lesson is for how to download past, present, and future versions of Blender 3D. So it's we always get this question on we have old files or we're still working on projects and whatnot. So let's first go to the Blender website, blender.org. All right, and Blender works Mac, Linux, and Windows, so you can pretty much get it for all the major platforms. The current version as of this video is 2.91.0, right? 291, and it just came out. Lots of features, lots of new uh, bugs and fixes in a way. All right, and 292 is the experimental or the beta or alpha, or I don't know what stage it is right now. And then anything from 2.9 and below would be the past versions of Blender. All right, it's always recommended that you finish a project within the most stable version of software you're using. Okay, don't get too excited about new features on the next one, not unless those are critical to your project. Even if they are, make those features work for you in a separate kind of project, and you can always combine the things. All right, always finish a project or any type of work on the most current version that you're using when you started the project before you jump to the next one. All right, compatibility issues and whatnot. So the issue here is, let's say you got some files that are trapped on an older version of Blender and they don't behave well on newer version, or you just need to export like an OBJ or any type of extraction from this project. You should be able to download previous Blender versions of Blender, so on and so forth. All right, so right off the bat, at the homepage of Blender, there it is, 291, and you get to see the download Blender 291 right here. So just simply click this. It'll take you to the type of operating system that you have. I'm running Mac, so there it is. If I click this, it will start downloading. If you're using any other OS, there's the Windows. Okay, and then there's Linux also. All right, and then and you can also do it for Steam. All right, I think on Steam it has to be official release, kind of like the most updated one. Okay, official update. Okay, and simply click this and it starts to download. All right, so what about the previous version? So right here at the download section, you will find at the very right previous versions. So if I click this, you will see good old 2.7. All right, here it is. This, I mean, I started kind of late in Blender 2.7 variety. Okay, and it's such a different interface. So it's very fast and lean. It's just that if you're back then a new user, and that's the biggest turnoff I think with a lot of beginners, that they're just not very familiar with the layout. But if you've been doing 3D, you'll figure it out fairly easily. Okay, so that's for the 2.7. Here's early release, every release, sorry, for download. If you click here, it will list all the all the versions. Blender 1, so if you wanted to, I don't know if it will run on your operating system, or it's optimized, but there it is. All right, all the release, including alpha, beta, and whatnot. So here they are. So if you're still using 2.8, there it is, 281, or you got stuck with 283, you're doing a feature there, and for some reason you jumped the gun and you want to go back, there it is. So you simply click on any of these, it will download that version. Okay, so that's for the previous or past version. So let's go to the future here. So I'm going to go back to download. Okay, if you scroll down, go experimental right here. So download Blender. It will ask you here which variety you want. Okay, so it's 292 alpha for Mac. Okay, for Windows, there it is, Linux. So basically, this is something that if you just want to test out new feature, this is not even beta, it's alpha. So it's pretty I'm pretty sure you'll crash. You know, you'll get your stuff in there. So anyway, even here you get those um, uh, different category on past, future, and present versions. Okay, so that's it pretty much. And again, be careful with this one. This is not for work projects or whatnot. This is mostly for testing, right? You just want to check out the features that they announce. All right, and that's it. So simply click that, and installation is straightforward on a Mac. It's actually drag and drop to the application folder as soon as you unwrap it or unzip it. All right.